The first thing that I do is apply the Wonder Glow by Charlotte Tilbury. You know I'm really lazy to put cut-ins, so I'm going to show you the Wonder Glow over here by Charlotte Tilbury, and I'm going to apply it over my face. It will give me that glow, that dewy look, and I will start the rest of my base after I've done this. So I've already done my eyebrows because I feel like this is a tutorial on its own. But I always make sure I maintain the shape of my brows by having them done by a professional. I am just going to use the Huda Beauty Build and Buff brush to apply my makeup. This is a little lighter than my skin tone. It's called Warm Charred. This is a little lighter than my skin tone. It's called Warm Charred from Charlotte Tilbury. So I am going to mix it up with something so that it can become more of my shade, because if you see there, can you see that's too light for my skin tone, and I do not like looking like a ghost. So I'm going to add a little bit of a darker color to make it more favorable to my skin tone. And this one is by L'Oreal, Tinted Water Cream, and I'm trying to find the shade of it. Doesn't say, it just says Tinted Water Cream. That's what I'm using. So I'm going to buff that in, and then I will come and show you once I've done it. And if I am still looking like a ghost, I will go in again with some more of the darker shade, because I can already see that this is too light for me. So I will go in with a darker shade, almost as dark as the Fenty contour, just to make sure that everything is the correct color. Okay. Okay, I know still this is looking a bit too light, but you will see what I'm going to do when I start to contour. I will bring those shades down and match my skin color. In winter, it's very difficult to match my skin tone because I tend to get lighter in winter and darker in summer. Guess everybody does, but so I've done that, and if I needed to blend, I would get a blender and blend, because blending is your friend. All I'm doing is blending here. And then I'm just going to come in with the Fenty Espresso matchstick, and I'm going to draw my face. It doesn't matter if I draw heavy on this. And what I do is, I don't do this, but if I feel my jawline and I just go underneath it, then I know that's exactly where my contour is supposed to be. Same thing, feel my jawline just underneath, that's where my contour is supposed to be. And I also learned this from her makeup artist, that if you want to make your nose look slightly slimmer, this is what you do. I learned it here on the University of YouTube, and it's been working for me perfectly. Again, blending is your friend. I blend the most difficult parts first. I forgot to put some on my nose. I'll just put it on the bridge of my nose, and that's it. the first part that I blend before anything else, and I blend, blend, blend. Like we said, blending is your friend, especially if you're no makeup artist like me. Blending is key. So if you see me looking in there, that's because that's where my mirror is. And if I was looking at you here, I would blend, but not enough. Just make sure we blend everywhere where we put the makeup. That contour, I mean, everything is makeup that I'm using at the moment, and I hope you can hear me. Okay, and now I go here again, I blend, and sometimes I can bring it down up to here and do that, and do the same over here and blend, so I kind of have an idea of where I want this to be. And then I'm going to come in again with the Huda Beauty and I really start to blend. So that's that, and then the next thing that I'm going to do after this is set everything in. Oh, I just forgot, I need a concealer now. I'm using this Charlotte Tilbury liquid concealer Magic Away, and I'm just going to apply it here. As you can see, this is a bit darker than even the foundation that I had from Charlotte Tilbury, but because I don't want to look like a ghost, I just make sure that everything works together perfectly. And again, I blend. And the other area of my face that I'm going to put this concealer after my under eyes is going to be the bridge of my nose, and a little bit here and a little bit there. And if I wanted my eyes to be slightly brighter, again I would put some on my eyes. Again, we blend. So this is kind of my quick go-to makeup routine. Okay, from here then I start to powder everything up, make sure that it sets. and I'm using nothing new. I've used this before. This is the cinnamon bun. And then I'm just going to take my contour powder, and this time I use a very small brush to contour all the areas that I put in that contour cream.
And again, if I don't want to wear any eye makeup,
I put this on my eyes as well. Key to everything is blending. And I will show you how I will just add a little bit of eye makeup here just to finish the look off, but nothing special. I could leave it at this if I wanted. And then I'm just going to blend everything else. Blend, blend, blend. The makeup brush set that I'm using is from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below. And this one here is MAC, and it's 140S. And this one here is from Rihanna Fenty, and I love it. Just to get that nice finish. Apparently you're supposed to use it as a blusher or highlighter, but I use it for this, and sometimes I do use it for the blusher and highlighter, but I love it when I just blend my contour with it. Now I am just going to get my blush. I have one from Fenty, if I can find where I put it. This one here, and it's in the color Rose Latte, and I use it in some of the places that I'm going to add my highlighter on. Get this and I blend. This one is also from Amazon, and these are some of the best brushes that I've bought myself so far, and I am in love with them. And then if I want, I can add a little bit of Chanel. This one is the Harmony de Blush. This one here, and I just mix it all up. This is what it looks like. Mix it all up, and I come in with it on top of that Fenty powder just to give me that pop. And then I can put some here, some there, like that, and last but not least, I am going to take one of these golden colors from this palette and just add it on top of my brow here. And then again blend. Some of it on the bridge of my nose. And the key is to blend once again. Even use my finger if I need to. There you go. And then what I will do finally to my eyes before I put anything, I'll get a brush that has a little bit of dark eyeshadow on it, or I can just add it. This is the Luxe Crisp Eyes Weaver, or I will just go into my makeup palette and get a dark shade, maybe as dark as this one, not too dark because it's a daytime look, and I just add it towards the end of my eye like that, and I blend, and I do it on both sets of eyes. So as we said, blending is key, so I continue to blend, and then I would take like a lighter shade that matches that, which I think is this one here, and I will start to blend everything together so that everything looks seamless. So we just make sure that everything is well blended, and that's what I'm going to do here. So it's blend, blend, blend. Last but not least is eyeliner, and I make this very simple. I just do this, close my eyes, and I apply it on the inside of my eyelid like that. And that's it, because I don't share my makeup with anyone. I don't have any risk of infecting anyone with an eye infection. After I've done that, I will just get this Luxe pencil again. This is 230 again, from that collection of brushes that I told you from Amazon, and I will just blend that eyeliner, and you should see it creating a darker line on top of my eyelid, down and up at the same time, so it just gives that dramatic look. And if I wanted to wing it, this is where I would go in and wing it. And if I wanted to create a little darker area of my eye, and all these are mattes, I haven't used any shimmering colors, I would just go and get a little of a light color, and I would just pop it on the inner crease of my eye just to brighten my eye a bit. And that's it. Then I'm going to apply my mascara. I use two mascaras. I use one from Revolutionary, and then I use the glossier on top. I'm trying to do it on camera and see how it goes. This one is a bit gloopy, so I just remove some of it off the brush and I do it. I guess this is self-explanatory, like everybody knows how to put on mascara. Again, I try not to blink too much until it dries. Oh, I've just ruined it on this side, but I'll fix it shortly. I'll show you how I'll fix it. And then before it dries, I go in with this. This will single out those lashes and make them stand out and not clump together. I cannot put mascara without making faces, unfortunately. And then that little smudge that I created here, I'll wait for it to dry a little bit and then I'll just wipe it off, and it's usually okay. And there you go. And that's it. That's my makeup look. Now I'm just going to find something for my lips, and what I always do, I make sure that they are nicely hydrated. And if I do not want anything dramatic on it, I could use this Fenty blush just to give them a bit of color. Or if I wanted to add a little bit of color, I would. This one is Fenty again. It's I can't see. This is what it looks like. I'll have it linked below. I can't read what it says because it's in tiny, the tiniest of writings. So I will link it down below. And that's it. That's my makeup look done. And then I will sort my hair out and I'm good to go. So you will see me shortly with the makeup look when I'm showing you around this place. I hope you found this useful. I should show my face while I'm doing this. Just showing you around the golf course. This is Forest Pine in Scunthorpe, and it's a beautiful, beautiful place. You have your spa, you have your swimming pools, you have everything. I'm going to ask if they will show us the spas and everything else at the same time.